Speed of life, fast. It's like walking barefoot over broken glass. Oh, Ice-T, high rollers. All right, let's take a serious moment to shout out Ice-T. Thank him for everything he's ever done for West Coast hip hop, and thank him for the covers. Thank you, Ice-T, for the covers. We're really thanking Darlene. Seriously, that was the beginning of a whole new thing in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You ever see that High Rollers? You ever see that Power album cover? Yeah. Teenagers were into it. How do we start this thing? You know how we start. Thank you for listening to Farside TV. I am your host of Bishop Chronicles, Adisa the Bishop. You haven't heard of me? You know who the hell I am, man. Stop playing. Because it's Adisa the Bishop, a.k.a. the Black Dragon of the West Side, a.k.a. Zato Ichi, Oos, a.k.a. the South Bay Shogun, a.k.a. the Iron Hook Assassin, a.k.a. the Black Cortez Killer. Ain't nobody realer than me, homeboys and girls. Bishop Chronicles is the world's first podcast dedicated to giving you West Coast perspectives on hip hop and health and fitness trends. You understand me? Ain't nobody out there lacing your cranium with this here vibranium like Adisa the Bishop. So you can what? You know what you can do. You can beat down now or you can bow down later because the West Coast OGs, we stay greater. You like this shirt? Ooh, the devil made me do it. Paris, am I talking about Paris Hilton? Hell no, I'm not talking about Paris Hilton. Say that again so I can just grab you and mush your face, boy. I'm talking about the Black Panther of rap. I'm talking about the devil made me do it. You ain't heard that song? You don't know, huh? How to break the grip of shame, man? What's wrong with you? You better go to Gorilla Funk. In fact, he got the new album. Safe Space Invaders. Walk like a panther, huh? You want to get beat up? Somebody throw that on so I can. What you doing, blood? You know what I'm saying? I start swinging on these fools, man. I'm just kidding. It's peaceful. It's nonviolence. That's how I roll. Everybody knows. But welcome, right? Welcome. If this is your first time listening, understand that this may not, Bishop Chronicles may not be the best thing. However, it sure enough is the West thing. I said it sure enough is the West thing. I said it sure enough is the West thing. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We chilling, man. It's Farside TV, man. Are you following? It's at Bishop Chronicles. Are you following? The producer is Mike Realm. Are you following? I don't think you're following, man. Stop playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to really pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I need you to follow. I need you to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You need to pass this on to like 2 partners. I know you got 2 partners that would rock with this. Stop playing. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Not for me, do it for you. You gonna get props because they're gonna be like, man, thank you for, you know what I'm saying, sending me the Bishop Chronicles, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Spotify, iTunes, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, obviously, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of reasons to tune in. You could be checking out that Nipsey Hussle show. You could be checking out man, look, I got shows coming up, man. I'm confusing shows that are in the can with shows that are coming up. You should have seen the Should Cops Learn Jiu-Jitsu, huh? You ain't watched that? You should already have watched the Vlad show. You should already, you know what I'm saying, have checked out, has hip hop failed Black women? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, like, stop playing, man. The BCP army, you know what I'm saying? We growing, man. We growing. It's beautiful. I salute you. Thank you. And now it's time for show and tell. Show and tell is a new thing that I'm going to add. Why? Why am I adding it? It's because y'all don't really know what's going on in hip hop. But I need to help you out. So I'm going to show you some things that other people don't get to see unless they rock with BCP. So as a token of my appreciation, Thank you, DJs. Oh, you don't even know where that's from. Stop pretending you listen to rap music. So my whole and this is why you need to watch instead of like listen. I'm not saying don't subscribe on Spotify or iTunes. I'm saying YouTube is where it's at because you don't get to see what I'm getting ready to show you, player. Here we go. Exhibit A. I found this last night. And I got all kind of stuff like this last night. You ready? You're about to see a flyer for Eazy-E's first show in the Bay. Okay? This is the flyer. Look at it. What? On MLK's birthday, Eazy-E and NWA. But that's not the cool part. The cool part is this. Look at that. What? Is that the autograph for Eazy-E? Oh, he wrote straight cholo style, black and brown, holding it down. Huh? Repping Compton with that pen work. Look at that. You know he used to get up. You could tell. You could tell he was a tagger because I was a tagger. You could tell. Yeah, that is the autograph that he gave me. You know what I'm saying? When I met him, Dre, Yella, MC Ren, and the Arabian Prince. Yeah. So that's show and tell. Eazy-E started my whole thing in hip hop journalism. You know what I'm saying? I write about it in the book, Bobby Bruce and the Bronx. You can get it for free. www.hiphopchess.blogspot.com. You can just download the PDF to your phone. There's a lot in there, but he started my journey in journalism. And if it wasn't for Eazy-E, you wouldn't even be watching this. So I'm thanking Eazy in this moment. And it is in this moment that I'm also going to just transition over to Heartbeat Props. Heartbeat Props are where we give love to the living while they're here. It was inspired by the song Heartbeat Props from Digital Underground. And here we go. I want you to call 3 people, talk to them for 5 minutes specifically about things they've done in your life and why you appreciate them. So these are my 3 Heartbeat Props. Ready? Here we go. Online, on IG, at Ogun1, OGUN, number 1. Been my partner from way back, met him through jiu-jitsu, you know what I'm saying, over at Charles Gracie's in Daly City, the original Charles Gracie's in Daly City. Shout out to Charles Gracie, shout out to Cristiano, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Russ, you know what I'm saying, shout out to all the homies, you know what I'm saying. And, you know, ever since we met through jiu-jitsu, we bonded on all kind of levels, you know what I'm saying. And so I'm super grateful for you, bro, for, you know, being the homie, supporting my projects, always making me laugh, checking in when times get dark for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Your family is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Your work ethic, you know, he's one of the few black scientists I actually know. You know what I'm saying? You talk to a lot of like Muslim knowledge dudes, they'd be like, because the black scientist was always doing the things, you see. And then you're like, well, how many black scientists do you know? Well, nobody. Well, I know some black scientists, and Ogun1 is one of them. So salute you, player. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I got your back. You know what it is, man. Hit me up if you need anything. But somebody was saying something. I didn't think so, blood. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, man. Leo, blood, much love. That's what I'm talking about. Then Charles Russo, huh? Thank you for sending. You look at. You see what I'm saying? That's the coconut oil mix that I be making for my skin. That you see them fingerprints on the book right there. Because I've been reading this thing, man. Charles Russo. Okay, the book is called Striking Distance. It's about Bruce Lee. Thank you for sending me this book. I don't even really know you, bro. I'm about to know you when you're on the show because we're talking about Bruce Lee and hip hop on an upcoming episode, focusing on the legendary fight between Bruce Lee and Wong Jack, man. Oh my God, man. Bruce Lee and hip hop, a whole show on that. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. Anyway, Charles, I want to thank you. Okay. I want to thank you for this book. I want to thank you for being willing to come on the show. And I appreciate all the work that you did to make this book everything that it is. This is an amazing piece of work. If you love hip hop, if you love Bruce Lee, if you love martial arts, if you love MMA, if you love jiu-jitsu, if you love Chinese culture, this is the book for you. Also, I'm giving a shout out to my brother for real, man. At the real Jizza. Bro, a couple weeks ago, cleaning the garage. That's my sweeping sound. The push broom. Not the regular broom. The push broom. Anyway, phone rings. It's Jizza. Bro, we ain't talked in a minute. Man, let me tell you, me and Jizza go back to before the Wu-Tang. I say this over and over again because it's hilarious. And it was one of the funnest times of my early writing career. You know, at the time I wrote for the Black Panther paper called The Commemorator. And I went to a club called One Up. This is when Jizza was on Cold Chillin'. The single was called Come Do Me. It was pre-Wu-Tang. And we connected and we were always cool, man. And so anyway, Jizza called me up. We've been chopping the last few weeks, and Jizza, but I just really appreciate you. You know, I just appreciate you, bro, on hella levels. And not just for your music, for your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, for your kindness, for your humor, for your wisdom, man, the jewels you drop, man. So I just wanted to say that for real. I appreciate you, Jizza, man. Might have Jizza on the show coming up soon. Are you ready for that? After this? You don't, man, come on. I can't even tell you what's really coming in 2020. I'm talking too much already. I'm self-snitching. I can't Takashi myself, can I? Shh. Get centered. You chilling with the Bishop, baby. It is the Black Ron Burgundy in the flesh. Crisp and clean and refreshing as a Heartland head of lettuce. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Illa G and Sugar Free. Yeah. So West Coast word of the week. You know, this is something that I do all the time. And I'm going to say a word that I really think is based in the Bay. I don't really hear other people say it in other places, although I'm not sure it's really West Coast. Now, of course, because I say that, everybody from New York, yo, son, we was been saying that, know what I mean? Back in Bronx River, God. Have a seat. You see this hand. Anyway, the word is screaming. Screaming specifically is a West Coast word, and I think it's Bay-based, specifically a West Coast word that deals with food. Food. The only thing that's going to be screaming is a sandwich, is usually a real dinner, right? Like, you would never say that a Snickers bar was screaming, but you would say that the burrito from the taqueria on 25th, not 24th, but I'm not mad at it, 25th is screaming. You would say, oh man, you know what I'm saying? We went over to a OG's from Hunters Point. Remember, here's the beef. Remember, here's the beef. Oh, those burgers were off the chain. Oh, OG's. TikTok burgers. If you ate at TikTok's, you were OG. Huh? At 2 a.m, remember that pickle sauce? Screaming. So that is your West Coast word of the week. And so now we are moving into the haiku situation. The haiku is a Japanese poem of 3 lines. It does not have to rhyme. I'm going to say that one more time. 3 lines. It does not have to rhyme. Most of mine do, some don't. The first is 5 syllables, first line. Second is 7 syllables, and then 5 syllables again. All right. I have them as part of my new upcoming book, A Dead Man's Diary, an autobiography by the Bishop. Audiobook read to you by Chuck D of Public Enemy. That's not really true. The book is true. Chuck, will you do my Audible? I'm asking early, bro. Help me out. Anyway, here goes my haiku. My haiku is a product of my meditation. I've been meditating a lot. I've been benefiting from my meditation. I've been, practicing transcendental meditation, also known as TM, since about 2009. Shout out to John O'Connell High School. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Russell Brand. Remember when Russell Brand came and we went to the thing? The whole school went and Russell Brand was like, "Hey, everybody, how are you doing?" You remember that? It was really good. And then Russell Simmons. Why am I even mentioning Russell Simmons? He wasn't even there. But Russell, whatever, blood. Anyway, back to the haiku. Mike, for this, let's get this environmental thing going, bro. I think I need a sitar again. We're gonna take this back to like India. I'm at a Dravidian outpost somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I just had some. Let's do a sitar with fire. Let me get like a burning campfire, and that's all. That's all. That is it. That's all I need. Yes. Here we go. Polishing my soul, a state of serene balance, sharp wind in the hills. Come on, man. I don't even think you understand. I'm sure you don't. It's fine. But walk with the OG for a moment. Polishing my soul, a state of serene balance, sharp wind in the hills. Polishing my soul comes from the book Musashi, not the Book of Five Rings. This is what happens when everybody thinks just because they read one book, like they know military strategy. I too read Musashi, but you didn't read the book Musashi by Ichi Yoshikawa. There is a character in the book. It is a novel, and it is called Musashi by Ichi Yoshikawa. It is not the Book of Five Rings. It's a totally different book, and it's amazing. In there is a character named the Soul Polisher. He cleans the swords of the warriors. And I really identified with that character years ago. In fact, for the real OGs who remember my Yahoo account, my original Yahoo account used to be Soul Polisher 2001 at Yahoo. I don't know who got that right now. So if somebody sends you something buck wild, it's not me. Meditation is the way that I polish my soul, right? And it puts me into a state of serene balance. You understand? And the winter is here, and that is why there is sharp wind in the hills. Where's your haiku? Why don't you write one and send one to me at Bishop Chronicles? That's what you should do. And so now we're going to talk about the chess and life strategy part of the show, right? Play chess. It's one of the biggest games in the world. It's one of the biggest games right now, especially in America and the world, because of the pandemic. And you need to have good strategies in your life. You need to be looking at options. You need to be testing your mental weaknesses, as well as you acknowledge your strengths, right? As well as just learn, right? And don't just play the game. Learn specific kinds of openings, end games, middle game tactics. Understand the difference between tactics and strategy. So what I'm saying is, play the game for real. Nobody's asking you to be a grandmaster, but start playing the game. Chess helps math and reading skills. You should do it. But the chess and life strategy is where I thrive. I am no grandmaster. I don't pretend to be, but I ain't no pawn. You understand me? Anyway, what I'm saying is, I want to talk to you for a minute about chess and faith. This life strategy is about chess and faith. And when I talk about faith, I absolutely do and do not mean religious faith. I am Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Allahu Akbar forever over here in this heart. But this is not about being a Muslim, Christian, a Jew, or, you know, an agnostic or an atheist or anything. This is about the root of faith itself. Beyond dogma, right? Dogma is like the laws that you live by, you know, inside your faith or professed faith. For me, what I've realized through training in jiu-jitsu and playing chess is that, you know, faith is doing the work today, right now, in this moment, that will help you complete what you believe is your purpose and passion while having no indication that it will open any doors. It's doing the workout before a fight that hasn't even come yet. It's doing the research before a test that hasn't come yet. That is what faith is about. That is what faith is about. And that is what you need to have in your life. It looks like checkmate, right? It looks like checkmate. But until you move and take that action, you don't know if it's really checkmate. And when you find out it's not, you can go, oh man, okay, why did I misread that? What made me misread that? And then you can step in, step up, and do better. This is what life this is how your life can be enriched through the game. And so I encourage you to do that. A lot of times the blessings that are come to you have no evidence of existing right now. They have no evidence. Right? So somebody right now is listening. You're about to get a dope job, but you don't know that. But you got to do the work. Are you practicing your coding? Are you working on your writing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Are you working out the blessing that is coming? Are you working on your business plan? Right? Are you looking for the grants? Are you reaching out to people? This is the work that happens, right? And you can be like, yo, man, I'm eating a solo sandwich. There's nothing even on it. It's just bread. Yo, you're going to get the big meals, the sushi and the Thai and the beverages and all of that is coming, but it's not coming if you sit there. You have to get used to looking at your real life. You have to have a sense of faith and step forward with action and positivity and authenticity. And when you do that, when you make a habit of that, and that's why playing chess is important, your sense of faith will grow and your sense of connectivity will grow and you will trust yourself and you will do better because you know better and you will live better. So now we got to get to the main topic, which is the real thing, which is like, you know, Jeezy and Gucci Mane on Versus. You know, this was a powerful thing. This is a really powerful thing. And I was really, you know, I don't listen to Southern rap as much as other people. I would say that of all the things I understand about hip hop, my knowledge of Southern rap is a weak spot for me. And so I appreciate the South. I've always appreciated the South. You know what I'm saying? I wrote one of the early stories on Master P when he was living out here after coming from, you know what I'm saying, Calliope Projects, you know what I'm saying? My pops is from Magnolia, you know what I'm saying? So I got love for the South. I've always had love for the South, but I don't know it as well. I know that Gucci and Jeezy had beef, you know what I'm saying? And it was dope that they did this, but there was something that was really powerful that happened in that. You know, they came out with this piece. They came out with this new piece. And that was beautiful to me. And it all started, though, when Jeezy was doing, when Gucci Mane was doing a track and he started mentioning one of Jeezy's homeboys who have been clapped, you know what I'm saying, in between their beef, you know what I'm saying. And then, you know, man, how can you not really give love to Jeezy for his maturity and the way that he handled that? Man, that could have been another fight. That could have been like new rappers dead, you know what I'm saying, when hella rappers have died. And they squashed it, you know. He told him, you know, we are the culture. They went through it back and forth a little bit on some positivity, and at the end, they did Icy together. And Gucci was like, "Yo, you know, you extended the olive branch. I accepted. It's all squashed." And everybody's like, "Yo, this is really cool. You know, this is really dope." You know, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, I think Jeezy talking to Charlemagne about, you know, why he chose to go the way he went, and you know how important the piece is, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? The legacy of violence that's been between them and everything. It was beautiful. However, I got to talk about this. And I'm really talking to the youngsters as much as I'm talking to the OGs right now. Like, that's beautiful. And I'm never going to hate on that at all. But when I saw them chilling, it reminded me of this picture I saw a few years ago of Jimmy Iovine from Interscope at a Lakers game with Puff and Dre. You should Google it. It's on the internet somewhere, I'm sure. And I remember when I saw that and people were like, "Oh, this is so cool. They squashing beef. It's all good." And I was like, you know, I don't really know what happened in that meeting. I don't really know if they cool. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. But here is what I do know. As dope as that is, as happy as I am, for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I feel about the West. Y'all know how I feel about East Coast bias. And, you know what I'm saying? You also know how I feel about violence. The thing that really bothered me, though, bothered me is not the right word. The thing that made me sad is thinking about all the other people that died for these rappers on both sides, right? Like they don't get a day to celebrate. Their mamas and daddies don't get a day to celebrate. Their cousins and brothers and sisters and aunties and uncles and grannies, they don't get a day to celebrate because they're dead. I'm not just thinking about Big and Pac because that's horrible, and I'll start crying if I talk about this too much. But it's about the people around Big and Pac that got killed. And now these guys are at the Lakers game, making new deals, buying new homes, doing new soundtracks, jumping in the pools. Hey, man, the dead homies can't jump in no pool. They can't jump in no pool because they're dead. Their families might jump into a pool, but they might not because they broke and struggling like they were at the beginning of this rap thing before their son got involved and was down for you and got shot. So I'm grateful for the maturity, but like, what can we do to make this maturity come sooner so people don't die? And you know what made me really think about this, man? I was on IG right after I saw the thing about them squashing beef again, which I love. All praise be to Allah for it. I saw a clip of someone that rocks with King Von, and you can only see their left arm and hand. They're in a hospital bed, and someone's got a camera on me, like, yeah, man, show them Steel Gang, you know what I'm saying? And dude's like, right? He doesn't even make no sound, to be honest. And it says, oh, this is one of King Von's homies who got shot in the head. Bruh, if this is all he can do, he's in pain, man. His mom is in pain, man. What kind of healthcare you think he got coming from where he's from? What kind of healthcare you think his mama got, his parents got, his granny got? He got shot in the head, man. I don't know what his prognosis is, but without being a doctor, I can tell you getting shot in the head is a problem. If you live, it's a problem. And I'm looking at that dude throwing up his gang, and I'm like, what did he get shot for, man? Who's looking out for him, man? Who's looking out for his family this Christmas? Who's looking out for his family 20 Christmases from now? Does that dude, does he got kids? We got to do better in hip hop. Speaking of the OGs too, we need to do better. I've spoke about this before. If you are OG in hip hop in your area and you're not helping young people get knowledge, get more structured in a business and grow personally and professionally, what did Gilly say? He said, you ain't an OG, you an old fleet. I believe that 100%. Shout out to Gilly, man. I don't even know you, but one day we should kick it for real. Wallow too. I'm just telling you, this violence is out of control, you know? So I start thinking about Pop Smoke. I start thinking about King Von. I start thinking about Mo 3. I love Mo 3 got killed in Dallas. That broke my heart. I love Everybody. That song, Everybody, you don't know that song. You don't know how many push-ups I did to that. You don't know how many times his music got me through some pain, man. I was really, really hurt when he got shot. And again, don't know him. Then, I see Trey Coast got shot in Arizona. D Dave got killed in Baltimore. Big Buddha got killed in DC. Mac P. Don got killed in LA and Koreatown, right? Then you got some ladies, Lexi, right? And then China Rogers, who both died of some drug overdoses. Horrible. I want to take a minute to talk about the women. Quick moment, because they died of drug overdoses. The women in hip hop are in so much pain because of the way a lot of dudes treat them, because of the way that sexism works in America, because of the way that poverty and white supremacy works. We need to do more for the mental health of the women in all communities, but especially in hip hop, because it's not right that they're dying from overdoses, either trying to be down with people or in so much pain that they're just trying to escape. It's not okay. You know what I'm saying? One of my homies lost his son. You know what I'm saying? I've lost. Look, stay sober. And if you need help, then go get it. And if you know somebody who needs to stay sober, help them get it, or help be that help. You know what I'm saying? Because the drug thing is too much, you know? But it's like I'm looking at all these youngsters who are getting killed in and around hip hop, and I think about NLE Choppa and how positive he is right now. If you don't have his album From Darkness to Light, man, you need to cop that. That whole album is dope. Um, and if anybody knows NLE Choppa, man, when you come to the Bay, you need to let me get an interview, bro. Like, he's really dope. Okay, he's a youngster talking about being vegan, talking about the importance of not running around with hella people sexually. He's talking about meditation. He's talking about manifesting your dreams inside all of that beat-based trapness that we love. You know, and I just want to say, you know, to all these youngsters that be shooting each other up, and, you know, man, you killing your own people. And I know people say that, but you really killing your own people. I want people in hip hop and rap music to really think, like, in the history of the world, there's no other form of music that regularly talks about the joy of killing people like them other than rap. Rap is the only music that does that. And the only time it's not is if somebody is not black, but they're doing rap, then they will talk about killing people like them. But that is a problem in hip hop. Violence is a problem in the black community. Violence is a problem in the Latino community. So you're going to get this stuff. I get it. But at the end of the day, we've got to do better. We can't stay like that forever. We shouldn't. Not if we're really a growing subculture. You understand me? And I know if you're from Chicago, if you're from ATL, if you're from Compton, you're from Oakland, you're from San Francisco, you from Seattle, you know what I'm saying? You from Brooklyn, you from DC, you know what I'm saying? I know that you think the ops are from the other block. I know you think that the ops are from another city, from somebody who dissed you on wax, right? Let me tell you, there's no greater op than white supremacy. And it's such a magnificent, devious op that you can't even see it. You can't even see it. You think you mad at this dude, but you really mad because in the 3rd grade, your school was broken by design and you don't really know your math. You think you mad at that dude on another street, but really you're mad because your father's been in jail and your mom's on dope. You're really mad because the laws are set up to get you incarcerated as a juvenile so that you don't even think about school no more. You think that the op is somebody on YouTube waving a gun, but it's really the system that put that gun in your hood and put the drugs in there so you could use them and be used as a pawn for their chess game in this country. Man, you've got to think better. You've got to understand that white supremacy is real and it's in hip hop everywhere, and it still kills us. It still kills us. All right? You need to understand that life is crazy short and life is sacred. And I know that sounds so soft coming from, oh, nigga, you don't know. Listen, life is sacred. Time is short, and you have massive divine potential. Massive divine potential. The person you think is an op has massive divine potential. And I ain't telling you to be soft and let people gaffle you and slap you up and take what's yours, you know, if it's yours rightfully. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you got to move with more wisdom. You got to move with more purpose. You got to move with more presence. And in the hood specifically, you need to understand that there is a difference between a gangster and a warrior. I'm not a gangster, but I am a warrior. I know the difference. This book right here, Mandatory Business. You know, when I was running Hip Hop Chess Federation doesn't exist anymore, for the record. New org coming soon. But this book, if you really were inside the org, you had to read this book. The Book of Forgiving. The Book of Forgiving. There are people in here who endured things that you and I hopefully will never endure, and they were able to forgive. And it's the how and the why. How do you forgive somebody for real? Under what circumstances? And how does it benefit you? This book, man. This book. You got to get this book. Get this book for yourself. Get it for someone you love. All right. On that note, I want to congratulate Jeezy and Gucci Mane for coming to the peace that they've come to. I hope that it lasts. I hope that it's inspirational to others. I hope that y'all can be a symbol of peace for the OGs in the future. I want to salute and thank all the dead homies from all the hoods, man. Known and unknown, popular and unpopular, man, because, you know, that pain is real. My love for y'all is real. My hope that we can bring better art to the hood, bring more peace to the hood, bring more money to the hood, enrich the hood, you know, it's time. Stay blessed, stay strong. Defend your smile. Remember that nobody has your smile. Your smile is the fingerprint of your soul. Your smile is the fingerprint of your heart. And so every week you have to defend your smile, even though things go wrong, even though stuff comes up crazy, even though people might dish you, even though you might get sad, somebody might break up with you, your parents might yell at you, your baby mama might bring you some drama, your husband might be talking crazy, right? Your kids making you upset, you know what I'm saying? Your in-laws then did something. Protect the space of your heart, protect the space of your head that you contain your joy in, that no one can get to. And you always defend your smile. All right. You have to do it. And remember, you got to let a hater know. If my joy brings you pain, then you're going to need some Novocaine. You hear me? Now go be great. Have a blessed week. Stay strong. You know what I'm saying? Follow your boy at Bishop Chronicles. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, man, Farside TV. This is what we do, right? Tuesdays at noon, Saturdays at noon. This is how we get down. Many blessings. Stay strong. Peace.